안녕하세요. I'm Debbie Lee, the Chief Communications Officer for the City of Santa Monica and a proud Korean American. May is Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month, and this year's national theme is Advancing Leaders Through Purpose-Driven Service. This theme is particularly relevant to our AAPI city staff who work in all corners of the organization to provide services with both commitment and passion. We wanted to take a moment to share some of the faces of our AAPI city team and ask you to join us as we celebrate Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month.
Hi, my name is Alia Buttar, and I am a Senior Human Services Analyst in the Housing and Human Services Division in the Community Services Department, and I'm proud to serve the residents of Santa Monica.
Salam, I'm Hachomanish Mordezai, staff attorney with the Santa Monica Rent Control Board. I'm proud to participate in the city's observance of Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month this year. I'm Iranian from one of the oldest civilizations in the world, with a history that spans over 3 millennia and bridges the cultures of West, Central, and South Asia, and with a language known for its poetry. I have been working in the public interest and in public service throughout my career as an attorney, and I love the work that we do here to be at the forefront of innovation in public policy while serving our communities in Santa Monica.
Hello, I'm Linda Cogswell. I'm an architectural associate with the Public Works Department. I'm second generation Chinese American. My parents and grandmother came to America as refugees of the Vietnam War. Building a better life, not for themselves, but for my siblings and me, were my parents' and grandmother's sole purpose. And I wonder if it's their sacrifices for me that has brought me to the city of Santa Monica and being of service to others. I'm proud to be an Asian American, a Santa Monican, and the daughter of immigrants.
Mabuhay! Ako po ay si Rick Valti, ang inyong Director ng Kagawaran ng Public Works. I was born in Cairo, Egypt. I grew up as a child in the Netherlands, and I lived most of my adult life here in California. And I proudly identify my ethnicity as 100% Filipino, or as we sometimes call ourselves, Pinoy. As your Acting Director of Public Works, I oversee various operations that protect and enrich the quality of life here in the city through the sustainable maintenance, management, and enhancement of resources and public infrastructure. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat.
Hello, 大家好，我叫楊以煥. Hi, my name is Yvonne Young. I'm your Resource Recovery and Recycling Administrator for the City of Santa Monica. I'm Chinese American, and I grew up in Hong Kong under British rule, where the word tomato was pronounced tomato, and Cantonese was and remains my first language. I came to this country as an immigrant at 17 years old because the United States, or美國 in Cantonese, literally means a beautiful country. I'm extremely grateful for the higher education and all the opportunities this country has given me so far. But at the same time, I've faced my fair share of racism, from microaggression to name-calling to bullying. So in my mind, dedicating my life to public service is the most direct way of making a difference and giving back. Today, I'm proud to be a member of the AAPI community. And these days, purpose-driven service means promoting the concept of waste reduction in ways that make sense to the environment and to our ratepayers.
Hi, I'm Tony Kim, City Planning Division, Community Development Department. I'm a Korean American, born in Los Angeles, currently standing in Little Tokyo. I'm proud to serve the citizens, workers, visitors, and colleagues in Santa Monica.
Salam, I'm Saad Malan, and I am your Civil Engineering Associate and Construction Project Manager in the Public Works Department. I was born in Bombay, India. India is home to more than 440 languages, of which only 22 are considered official. Out of those, I speak Hindi and Urdu. I strive to complete capital improvement projects for the benefit of the community while addressing any concerns nearby residences or businesses may have.
皆さん、こんにちは。私は松下陽子です。私は Community Services Department の Housing and Human Services Division に働いてます。どうぞよろしくお願いします。
大家好, my name is Alvin Ho. I'm Chinese American and I am your Rent Control Office Coordinator. To me, public service means getting involved with something bigger than yourself and the legacy that you leave behind.
Hi everybody, my name is Roxanne Tanamori and I'm a principal planner in the Community Development Department. I'm proud to say that my dad immigrated from Japan in the 1950s and my mom's parents immigrated from China in the 1930s. Their story is an Asian story, it's an immigrant story. It's also, I think, very much an American story.
Hello, I'm Anuj Gupta, your Deputy City Manager in the City Manager's Office. I'm proud to be an Indian American, drawing upon a rich culture with a deep commitment to putting family and community first. This informs my passion for serving our great community and working to make it more vibrant and inclusive every day.
I'm proud to be an Indian American Santa Monican.
Magandang araw. Ako si Maria Umri Gayon Dakanay Wisner, and I'm your admin analyst in the City Clerk's Office. With my family, I marched in the People Power Revolution of the 80s, which led to the end of a long dictatorship and the first female president of the Philippines. Today, I help organize free, fair, and safe elections for Santa Monica.
Maayong aga sa inyo tanan. I am Chuck Palacio, Fiscal Technician in the Admin Division of the Human Resources Department. I am a first-generation Filipino-American immigrant. As a Filipino-American, I value my strong and close family ties, not only with my immediate family, but with my extended family as well, most of whom are in the Philippines. This is why we Filipinos like to send balikbayan boxes. You can Google it if you like. What I love most about working in the city of Santa Monica is the opportunity to provide excellent customer service and support with integrity and trust to the city team members and the residents.
Hello everyone, my name is Swen Yang. I'm mainly of Chinese descent with some Malaysian on my paternal grandmother's side. I was born in Vietnam and came to America as a refugee. I grew up in Salt Lake City, Utah, and although I'm a semi-Californian now, I still consider Salt Lake home. Growing up in Salt Lake, I had always been aware of AAPI Heritage Month, but I must admit, like many others who are of Asian descent, I had wondered about how I fit under the AAPI umbrella and what it means to be Asian American. I don't think there's a straightforward answer, nor is there the same answer for all people of Asian descent. The recent tragedies have brought unity for many Asians, even for those of Asian descent who may have grown up not even being considered Asian due to their physical attributes. As I continue to educate myself and read about the Asian diaspora, I've noticed that there are many who may have felt invisible, but are now reclaiming for themselves what it means to be AAPI. In essence, to redefine the term so that it is more inclusive, more representative, and more powerful for all Asians. In this sense, I think it is a celebration of Asian diversity and acclamation in America. I hope you all join me in celebrating Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month.
大家好，我叫张玲. My name is Ivy Chang. I'm a Senior Administrative Analyst in the Housing and Human Services Division. I am Chinese American. I was born in the Midwest, but my parents are from Taiwan. Purpose-driven service is central to my values as a social worker and advocate for vulnerable children and families.
早安，大家好. That means good morning. Hello, everyone. My name is Sunny Wang. I'm the city's Water Resources Manager. I'm a Taiwanese immigrant that came here when I was little to chase the American dream.
Hi, I'm Thomas Boone. I'm a Senior Analyst in Water Resources. I've been a public servant for 11 years here at the city.
My name is Chris Aguilian. I'm a Senior Water Resources Protection Specialist. I work on capital improvement projects. I've been here for about 8 years.
Hi, my name is Clement Dell. I'm a water chemist. I collect and analyze drinking water samples to make sure it's safe for the residents here. Hi, my name is Jack Miyamoto. I'm the lead water chemist for the city of Santa Monica. I oversee the water quality laboratory and run tests alongside the clinic.
My name is David, Water Resources Protection Specialist. I'm dedicated to protect our waterways in Santa Monica.
Greetings, good evening, ni hao, buenas noches. My name is Patty Wong, and I am the director at the Santa Monica Public Library, a proud department of the City of Santa Monica. I am fourth generation Californian, born and raised in San Francisco, and identify as Chinese American. What you don't know about me is that I speak more Spanish than I do Cantonese, which is the language of my father, my grandparents, and my great-grandparents. What gets me up in the morning is working with our public and our staff, innovating, creating, bringing information, literacy, and a passion for race and equity to the work.
Sawadee Krub. My name is Pirwat Prasajalarn, and I'm your Staff Assistant 3 in the Airport Division of the Public Works Department. Public service to me means addressing all of the public's concerns and making sure that everyone's voices are heard.
Mayo ang hapon. My name is Patty Manalo, and I'm your Administrative Analyst for the Resource Recovery and Recycling Division here within the Public Works Department. One thing you may not know about me is that even though my siblings and I were raised here in the United States, our family has always made sure that we have maintained strong ties to our Filipino heritage and culture. Today, I help provide proper and sustainable refuse recycling and organics management for our community.
Hi, Daiga Ho. My name is Emily, and I work in the Mobility Division. My family is Vietnam YQ, which refers to the overseas Chinese community in Vietnam. In my role at the city, I want to work towards supporting a more multimodal system, where we're not just dependent on cars, but instead we can also choose from walking, biking, or transit, both for our personal well-being, but also for the future of our planet.
大家好，我是杨静瑜. Hi, I'm Jane Yo. I'm your planning manager for the City Planning Division. I was born in Brunei and I moved to the U.S. through Canada. I've been a proud Santa Monica resident for the past 15 years, and I'm proud to work every day to create a better community.
Greetings, council members. Thank you for taking the time to honor and acknowledge your AAPI community and employees. I am here to stand in solidarity with my AAPI colleagues and share a part of my AAPI experience. I am a Korean Anglo-American, also known as Eurasian. My mother was Korean. I was born in New York City and raised in an Irish-Italian Catholic working-class neighborhood. Growing up in New York in the 60s and 70s was a fantastic experience, but like many of my AAPI colleagues, I experienced unwanted attention because of my Asian features. As a result of this, I tried to blend in as much as possible to avoid attention. The recent hate crimes against Asians has revived fears of bias felt by many AAPI citizens, many of whom grew up in largely white communities like myself. Countering bias can only be accomplished through awareness, community outreach, and calling out bias when it happens. That is why this proclamation, though largely symbolic, is so important. Thank you.